Hello, we are on the Chicago Lakefront. This is looking up the Chicago River and at 400 Lakeshore. This is Chicago's newest lakefront skyscraper. This is at the junction of Lake Michigan and the Chicago River. As we look down here, we're looking at a building that has reached its full height of 858 feet. And as we look further down, we see the cascading terraces that are more about how they break up the wind coming off of the lake because Chicago has serious winds that affect all buildings and they need to disturb that wind. This is known as a waterfall aesthetic, and I would love to hear some comments about what people think about this versus the drill bit design of the Chicago Spire, because that design was also to disrupt the wind. Because when you have a flat surface of a building, the wind can build up its shear force and cause the building to sway. So this waterfall aesthetic and the drill bit design of the spire were to disrupt the wind and prevent it from building that shear force and therefore preventing the building from rocking. As we look down here, we see the green space that will become DuSable Park and connect the riverfront to downtown. We also see the space for the South Tower. The South Tower is a shorter tower, but I hear a lot of comments about people worrying about it never being built. So, should we wait on the economy to figure that out, or should we get it built immediately? I know everyone wanted a taller tower here, but let's hope the two towers standing here have the same presence as a taller tower. This is about 15 feet taller than One Bennett Place, which is across Ogden Slip from this. This is about the same height as the Aqua Building and Water Tower Place. I took this because right across Lakeshore Drive from 400 Lakeshore is Lake Point Towers. This is the only building built east of Lakeshore Drive. This was built in 1968, and this was built before the Lakefront Protection Ordinance in 1973 was passed, and this is a law that effectively banned further private development on the lake side of Lakeshore Drive to keep it the people's park. Here we just look at a bit of the lakefront and see how it sits right on the Chicago River. This is very close to the founding of the city of Chicago, so this is such a prominent site. And here we're looking down at the land that will be DuSable Park. That is something that is promised for them to build for building these towers. But man, I want to see that second tower built. We really need to see two skyscrapers sitting here. So that really should get started as soon as possible to me. But it's incredible to watch this first one being built. I would just die to watch the second one being built immediately as soon as this is finished. Here we are at the final shot. This is a drone 360 view. We are just spinning around to look and see what is around my drone right now. But the city of Chicago is so beautiful. Now, this view doesn't concentrate all the tall buildings as much, they kind of spread out. So you don't get that iconic skyline view like you see in so many pictures. But we're spinning around here to see Lake Michigan. And I think the most fun fact about Lake Michigan is that it is one lake with Lake Huron. We have two names for them, but hydrologically speaking, they are one lake, and that is because of the Straits of Mackinac. There is no water level change between the two, so just a really fun fact. But This is the Midwest. We love water. We love sitting on Lake Michigan. We love the Great Lakes. Chicago is so tied to the lake and the lakefront, and here it is, just as beautiful as can be. And I'm happy to bring this view to you. I'll get some longer shots for the next video, but let me know what you think you'd like to see.